Hey guys, Dr. Fink here. I want to tell you a story today about 2,193 people all over age 65. These people were tracked and they were monitored at different intervals. And what they were looking at was how many of these people had to go into assisted living as they got older, how many of these people had a mortality event as they got older, and is there a through line? Is there something in common? And what might that be? Well, there's a lot of factors, but the one they were looking at most importantly for this study was what they called the wall occiput test. All right, so the wall occiput test, right? You're gonna go like this. You're gonna put your feet on the wall, you're gonna put your butt on the wall, your back on the wall, and you're gonna try to touch the back of your head or your occiput to the wall with your head level. That's all they did. That seems like it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but as the results started to come back, people who could put their head on the wall and people who could almost put their head on the wall and people who couldn't put their head on the wall had striking outcome assessments that were much, much different. The people who had their head on the wall the whole time were much more likely to live independently their whole lives. And the people who did not, as that number got worse, they were more likely to be in assisted living and they were more likely to have mortality events. What does this mean? What it means is that we're always looking for ways to stay as healthy as we can for as long as we can. And it turns out, yeah, your grandma was right, your grandpa was right, whoever put the books on your head, whoever told you to stand up straight, they were right. Your posture matters. It matters for a lot of reasons. It has to do with how well your head can control your body. It has to do with how much air you can move. It has to do with your grip strength. But mostly it matters because it's something that we can control. There's so much out there that we can't. Controlling how you stand is something you can work on every single day. And so what I want you to work on from now until the end of time is this. I want you to put your hands on the wall, like this, and I want you to do that. I want you to lean back. I want you to put both hands on the wall and just lean back. What that's going to allow you to do is open your chest and start to move your head up. I want you to hold that for 20 seconds, and then I want you to turn around, put your feet, your butt, and your back on the wall, and I want you to do this. And I want you to drive that chin to the wall. I want you to do that for 20 seconds. So you have two 20-second exercises. I don't want you rolling around on the ground. You can do that later. I want you to get through these two sets of exercises first. I want you to do these twice a day at first. And then once it's feeling better and it's feeling looser, I want you to up the number of times you do them. Once you can clear these 3 times a day, then I want you to go seek out additional ways that you can get your upper back and your neck more mobile. But not until then. Start with these standing exercises. Why should we do them? Because you cannot correct your posture overnight. You can correct it over time, longitudinally. And what I want you to do is these exercises. If you do them once, not that big a deal. If you do them consistently for a long time, that's where this will start to shine. Why should we do them? Because the results are really starting to solidify around this notion that standing up straight gives you one of your best chances to live longer. If you have any questions, we'll talk about it in the office. I'll link the study. If you want to argue about it in the comments, we can do that. I don't care what you do, as long as it involves those 2 stretches to start, okay? I'll see you in the office. Bye.